So ATEEZ has made a comeback with Golden Hour Part 5, and I've listened to it, and I'm sure you guys have already listened to it, and today I'm gonna do an album review. We're gonna go through one song at a time. I wanna talk about my perspective of the album, not only from a fanboy perspective, but also as a musician, also as a Korean person, like different perspective that I think I could give to this album. Well, technically, I think it's a mini album, EP. I don't exactly know what the definition is. Nowadays, I think the format of releasing music has changed a lot. Back in the days, people used to only release albums in 15 songs track, packed A-side, B-side, but we're living in a much faster generation. And before we even get started with the songs, I just want to point out and say ATEEZ comeback strategy as well as their hustling overall is so good. So this is not even about the music. This is about their comeback distance. You know how they just came back with Adrenaline earlier this year with NASA? I really enjoyed that album. I would say that's genuinely my all-time favorite ATEEZ album. And only 4 months, it feels like 3 months, they came back with another one. If there's any 18 here, I would genuinely say you guys are blessed. Because, I don't know if it's just me, but as a fan, I rather prefer these medium-sized comeback that happens often. Because it makes you feel like the group is alive and active and they're hustling. And there's always more content to consume from this group. You know, sometimes for musical desires or things like that, you know how sometimes groups, they disappear for 1 whole year or 2 whole year and then come back with a big album? Obviously, there is sort of an excitement feeling that comes from big comebacks. But also at the same time, for me, I rather just prefer to see them often, new music videos. And here's the thing, ATEEZ comebacks aren't even low quality. Do you guys agree? It's nowhere near it. In fact, I personally feel like ATEEZ is one of those groups that are most fastest rising nowadays. They started from a smaller company than everyone else, like Hybe or SM, you know, but they have slowly built their fan base internationally through tours. I remember when they were like so small that their venue used to be much smaller than what they would sell now. And with the new comeback, you could see like the bad music video, the quality is great, like flawless in my opinion. Yes. Alright, I'll go a little bit more about the whole comeback in the group, but let's first get started with their songs. So we have Golden Hour Part 5, and it's only 5 songs. Can I be honest? This, in my opinion, is the most concrete kind of comeback, where you see how all the songs are 2 to 3 minutes? This is good. As in, I don't like when they try to make the track list longer by inserting unnecessary tracks in between, like 30-second ones. I'm not trying to call out any specific groups, but I rather just have them give us solid album without any gap. And if you took a listen, then you would know every single song is title worthy. Well, not title worthy as in they are all title genre, but there's no loose song. Yes, and I'll go into one at a time. Alright, starting with Bad. She's so bad. Okay, generally when I listen to certain albums, sometimes the title song doesn't match my definition of title song. As in, I think this one should have been title. This song seems better than this song. Why did they pick this one as a title? With ATEEZ, for some reason, their choice of title always matches my mind. As in, I took a listen through the entire album, and I do think Bad is the best song. Do you guys agree? Not just in terms of the members' performance, but also in the catchiness as well as the instrumentation. It's good. Bad is one of those songs that's good from first time listen, and it gets better as you listen more and more. So I really like it. And starting with Bad, they're kind of announcing that this album is Latin music based. I think sometimes in K-pop, there are groups and comebacks that sort of incorporate different culture. And I personally feel like ATEEZ is doing that Latin music very well. Here's the thing, I'm literally just Korean, guys. I don't really know too much about Latin culture. I'm sure a lot of the homies here, you guys come from different backgrounds. A lot of you guys have Latin background, Hispanic background. So I don't necessarily feel like I have the right to judge if this was appropriately done in terms of acknowledging the culture. I felt like it was done well. I'm just curious what the Latin 18s might think about this. I feel like if I was Hispanic 18, this comeback would be like a gift to me. It's like, wow, the whole group made a comeback dedicated to our culture. And generally, from my experience, Latin audience is very open-minded. They're very happy whenever other people give a try to Latin concept and things like that. So you could already feel that energy, people going like, yeah, ATEEZ, you know. So I think that's very good. And I also see, we're gonna look at the lyrics later, but in the lyrics, you know how they try to add in that Spanish there? And I thought that was cute effort. Aren't you half Mexican? Oh, right. I forgot. You know I'm half Mexican, right? My name's Jose. But yeah, so bad was nice. And before I continue to the next one, can I be honest? This is not just about bad, but also with the other tracks. You don't have to agree with me on this. By the way, I'm not only gonna say good things, I'm gonna say the parts that I don't like as well. Compared to Adrenaline and their previous comeback, I felt like this album was sort of a little bit weaker in the rap line. Not in terms of performance, but it's more so that Hongjung and Mingi, like they kind of relaxed a little bit. So I know that Hongjung is literally one of the best rapper in K-pop industry. Literally, I really think he's one of the best in the game right now. And he could literally rip the songs apart. But at the same time, I don't necessarily think Latin music has that kind of direction. As in, my impression of Latin music, as well as this album, is more of enjoying, you know, like enjoying, relaxing, energy, not like strict, you know, robot kind. But at the same time, you know how ATEEZ sometimes shines in that robot movement? And alongside with Hongjung's super sharp rap, that aspect we couldn't really see in this album because I really like that part. But it was still good. So it's bad. And alright, moving to Mamacita. Okay, did anyone else laugh when they saw the title? So after I played bad, I looked at the album and the next track was Mamacita. and I instantaneously like, oh my gosh. And then you play the song and you laugh again because it's so it's so explicitly Latin music. Like the beat comes on and it's like, actually we're all Hispanic. Like they're making an announcement. I love the fact that in Mamacita they didn't hold back anything. I don't know, has there ever been like a comeback or concept in K-pop, especially like in male group, that is so explicitly Latin culture? In my opinion, I haven't seen something this explicit. So I listened to it, and I listened to it with a smile the whole time. Not in the sense of mockery, but it's like, oh my gosh, these boys are so serious about it. You guys are saying the lyrics are freaky. That didn't even surprise me. I'll also address that in the last track as well, but like, it's ATEEZ. Like, is that a surprise? Super Junior Mamacita, yes, but like what I mean is there has been sort of Hispanic music reference in K-pop, but not this full on. Like this whole comeback is, you know. And Mamacita, the excitement and the energy, in my opinion, is bigger than Bad. I'm not saying Bad is not deserving a title spot, but Mamacita just has more energy. Oh, the reason why I'm not playing the song is because I don't want to get copyright striked on stream. So if you could listen to it on your own page. I'm sorry about that. And then Toxin. Toxin, initially I wasn't as impressed. As in Bad and Mamacita is so strong, and Toxin is sort of less of that Hispanic energy. And I thought, this is good work. What I mean by that is, you know, when K-pop groups make a comeback, I usually talk about this. You can't have every single song on the album exactly same genre, because you have fans that doesn't necessarily enjoy this genre, but they're still waiting for this comeback. And as a result, if you just make it one genre, then those fans will be like, there's no song in this album that I can enjoy too. As in, I thought Toxin was more standard K-pop. I don't really know a good musical term for it because, you know, K-pop genre is so mixed with every single music out there. But yes, Toxin is definitely more, like standard song. This is sort of, in my opinion, it was a safe song where if you expect any safe comeback from ATEEZ, then you could expect this one. It showed different members' ability and yes. Oh, it was hyperpop? I guess, in my opinion, the hyperpop that K-pop does is a little bit different from hyperpop that non-K-pop musicians do. That's why I don't really call it specific genre name. Yes. Hongjung said in his interview that the Golden Hour series is about exploring different genre they always wanted to try. Hongjung's musical ability as well as musical direction, in my opinion, this is why he's my absolute bias. You know, you always need a captain. You know how Hongjung is the captain? In different groups like Cortez, I think Martin is the captain. And in BTS, I think, well, even though RM is leader, he is captain, Suga also takes a big part of the musical captain. I think there needs to be musical captain who sails the ship saying, we're gonna go in this direction. Hongjung is definitely good at that. And I actually think ATEEZ, like as a group as a whole, is not just about captain being good, but it's also about if the members are able to follow the captain's guide. And I think other members are respecting and following him very well. I really like seeing it. It's like a really well set up pirate ship. Genuinely. It's like a pirate ship. And Hongjung is the captain of the ship. So yes, TOXIN was like that. And moving on to Fallen. This one has an iconic chorus. Oh, Fallen. I think it's Mingi at the chorus. Oh, Fallen. You would know what I'm talking about if you heard the song. And I'll be honest, I actually didn't like it in the beginning, especially the chorus. I was like, oh, it's Yeosang? That chorus is Yeosang? Are you serious? The that's you. I thought that was Mingi because it was lower register. I literally didn't expect that at all. That's crazy. Okay, that shocks me even more because in my memory, Yeosang had a very beautiful, soft note. Okay, that's shocking. Initially, so I didn't like it. I was thinking, it's kind of weird. But then, before, giving this review on stream, I listened to this album like 6 times because I personally think giving a review after one listen that's not something you should do, in my opinion. Because music, first time impression, second time impression, third time impression, sixth time impression, it all different. Do you guys agree? So up until like third time, I didn't like it. I was just kind of like, But then, near like 5th or 6th time listen, I started understanding. Like, I got it. Like, I actually get the song. It's actually the most lit song in the entire album. Because pure energy-wise, Mamacita and Bad is very explicitly strong. But Fallen, the energy here is lit in sort of like K-pop lit way. Yeah. And another thing I want to acknowledge here is I actually think Fallen had a title potential. It had a title potential because it's so strong, but at the same time, the reason why I think they chose Bad over Fallen is because you know how when you introduce a title song to general public, you generally want the song that is strong on the first listen. So even though Fallen is a strong song, if you had that as a title song, then people might have been like, oh, I don't know, like I don't get it, because not everybody gives a song like multiple listen. So I think I understand why they put it as 4th track, because fans would listen to it again and again and grow to it. Yes, so that was good. And Body, okay. Guys, ATEEZ is so ATEEZ in the sense where, do you guys agree? Generally, last track of the EP, last track of the album is usually closing song, and it's usually a sweet song dedicated to fans. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's usually more of emotional music. Even I did that with my EP by ending it with 500 Days. and I've heard the song, and here's the thing, musically, it is that ending song vibe. Do you agree? Musically. So initially I heard the song and I'm like, oh, this is nice, this is sweet. And I played it on repeat because I'm a type of person who doesn't hear lyrics when I listen to music. I only hear the notes and the chords and the energy. And I was listening to it in the shower, literally, earlier. And then I paid attention to the lyrics. And lyrics were like, I miss your body, I miss your body. And I'm like, wait, hold up, this isn't a sweet fan song. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I thought this song was a sweet fan song. So, I paid attention to it and I'm like, oh my god, if I came on stream and said this was a fan song, and then I thought, well, for ATEEZ members to write a fan song saying I miss your body doesn't sound too weird. That's like a very ATEEZ behavior. Like, have you seen them showing abs on concert and stuff? So I thought, but genre-wise and energy-wise, Body is definitely different from the other tracks. Yes. Yeah, it's not a fan song. It's not a fan song. But in my opinion, it still is a fan song in the sense of it's for the people who didn't necessarily or weren't looking forward for these kind of energy in the comeback. They wanted to have a whole different vibe than its Body. Yes. So overall, the album, I think was extremely solid. But at the same time, this is just my honest opinion. Can I be honest? I thought Golden Hour Part 4 was more of my type. But that's just me. Maybe because I don't regularly listen to too many Latin music and I'm more of this type. Because I personally like sort of a techy, like the tech wear sensation when it comes to ATEEZ. So if anyone hasn't listened, I recommend Part 4. Also because you guys know how I told you guys, Hongjung is my bias. And this album is literally Hongjung's show, in my opinion. Hongjung goes crazy here, especially in Ghost, Adrenaline. His rap goes crazy. In comparison, I think the Golden Hour Part 5, this was more of a group album, as in rather than particularly highlighting a specific member with killing parts, it's more so of members showing each other's chemistry, flowing well together. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. In terms of my favorite song, I would say Bad, right? Well, what do you guys pick as your favorite song? TOXIN? Really? See, this is probably why they included in the album. As in, for me, initially I thought TOXIN wasn't too shocking in comparison to the other song, but it's definitely the type that people would enjoy. You liked Fallen? I think I might like Fallen if I listen to it more and more. It's growing on me. Mamacita? I see. Why don't we take a look at the lyrics? Oh, sorry, camera shut down for a second because of overheating. I forgot to turn on the camera fan. That's why. Don't worry, we're fine. Alright, let's take a look at Mamacita's lyrics. I don't speak Spanish, so if there's a Spanish line, help me out. Hey Mamacita, got me excited. Ma señorita burns like tequila. Oh, ven aquí. Bella, ven aquí. What does this mean? I actually need translator. Come here, beautiful. Ah, I see. 눈을 못 떼 너의 등장 한 번에. I can't get my eyes off of you. 걸음에 꽉 찬 한 잔에 잔을 든 생각? Is this like a metaphor to a body? Beautiful tragedy. Tragedy. The sight kills the breath. I peek. He's looking at us. He's looking at our body. He's peeking. Classic. This midnight fantasy. My mind is already loose. Losing my sanity. We dance cha-cha-cha. Just the language between the two. Maria, Maria, are you mine or not? Oh my god. Another thing I noticed is in this album, they actually try to rhyme the Spanish with Korean. The reason why they picked Maria is not just because, it's like a random girl name, but they're trying to rhyme with 내 거야, 아니야, and you know how a lot of Spanish words, I'm not trying to, mansplain here, has ending with a, like a, na, da, and as a result, you could see not just in this track, I noticed the rhyming scheme of the a ending is explicit in all the tracks. Fiesta bonita. I want to make your night shining. Can't wait to see a dale. Ven baka. What does this mean? Oh, it just means come on, come here? I see. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, wait, I have to translate you guys this part. I told you guys, I don't really pay attention to lyrics when I listen to music. But you know what it says here? It says 자기. You know 자기? The Korean term, like similar to oppa, 자기? The kind of lovely term that you would use toward your lover. Hey 자기, is it okay if I speak in Korean, right? Yeah, 자기 baby. Everything sparkling in the world, let's make it your ring. Cariño, it's all yours. It's not a luxury. Even though my pace is a little fast, I'll slow it down for you. Whoa. Whoa. And that's San. That's San saying that. This is actually crazy. Oh wait, no, is that Hongjung's part? But after a light kiss, again, mommy. There are lyrics. Which one should I take a look at? Toxin? In fact, I should almost dedicate a whole day towards ATEEZ lyrics analysis. But wait, guys, is it okay for me to translate this? Is it actually okay? Because we got some kids in here, genuinely. Alright, if I go a little bit further, tell me that you taste the rush. I know you feel just like me. And then 가볍게 툭 풀어내. Button. I take it off easily. 탁, the button. Like, what do you mean? Like, go to bed, kids. Like, actually. This line is actually crazy. The twitching that couldn't be hide leave it as it is. Like, what do you, oh my god, like, is this real? Is this okay in K-pop? Like, is this actually okay? Is this actually okay? Like, you know what's this crazy? They're doing the craziest line in Korean because they know ATEEZ is more internationally popular, so they're intentionally hiding the way too freaky ones by using Korean in them. So it doesn't sound too shocking in English right away. I swear their Korean lyrics are so much more spicy. I'm just tracing your body. Okay, this is actually crazy. Keep me wrapped inside your hold. Intertwined together, change position. You know, this just makes me think ATEEZ are just a freak. I just realized these ATEEZ are just a freak. You guys all need Jesus. Like, I swear to God, you guys need Jesus. Please. But you call me your toxin. My body more deeper, I'm fallen. You came undone for me. Let me do my thing on you. Don't be scared, I'm right here. Is this real? Okay, you know why it's so spicy? It's because, do you guys agree? American pop music use way more explicit wording. But in my opinion, this is just, I kind of feel this way. It's not sexy just because you use explicit cuss words or body parts, things like that. It's actually more sensual when you use more metaphors, kind of similar to webtoons, you know, rated R webtoons. And ATEEZ is doing it where instead of being explicit in everything, well, I'm kind of explicitly translating it, but their lyrics are actually like a poem. Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of covering them up. It is extremely freaky. Ah. This is the crazy night. Pour it all in the glass. Use me without any hesitation or fear, darling. Yeah, I can't stop myself. I overflow. Going up and down, we weigh the scales. Okay, this is like, you know what they're talking about? You know the hand weight that you put on each side? I think they're kind of using that as a metaphor. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like one of those. Euphoric. This night, we historic. Oh my god, let me take a look at Fallen. ATEEZ, Fallen. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I feel you in my mind. I'm riding on the edge. I close my eyes in an unending instinct. My serotonin in my head. This night is all to you. Wait. By the way, the words they use are really beautiful. They're saying,
don't know how my auto sub stopped, but I'm back, loser. Also, you should change the title to Reading Smut.
Thanks so much, Kaisen, for 37 months up. We're actually reading smut right now. Do you guys agree? We should put a rated R in the title. This actually is. But thanks so much. It says, glamorous, even the fall. After a bit of silence, the epitome of climax. Never ending. Like, here's the thing. It's like the word climax that's used here. It's not, but like, okay, they intended everything. You know what I mean? Like, this is actually crazy. But like, the word and the vocabulary they chose is poems. Yes, it's actually really, really poetic. I explore the deeper underground. I take the words of never-ending abyss. And I taste that slight bit of corrupted light. Yeah. But I swear it's really poetic. It really is. It's just because I'm translating it to you guys a little bit more explicitly. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you just take a look at it without thinking too much, it's just like it's like a metaphorical lyrics. So it's nice. Yeah. All right. Let me take a look at the body. ATEEZ body. Guys, this is crazy. I type ATEEZ and literally the first thing shows up is ATEEZ body pillow. What is this? Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't know why I thought it'd be worse. These 18s trying to act like, I know you guys got worse body pillow than this. Don't try to act like you have these full-on clothed body pillows. Body lyrics. So this was the last track. I want you all day. I can't forget your body. I can't focus anything. The work just won't come to my hands. Can't function right now, friends. Just keep on calling. I lay on bed, nobody next to me. Your side is empty. Ah, so it's kind of like a breakup song. Yeah. Remember that night? We were so tight. Yeah, that sensation back behind my neck. It keeps making me miss you. Okay, this is actually explicit. Oh, this is actually such an interesting term. I haven't seen this vocabulary in forever. I just got you off my mind, but your body stays. I fight with naughty thoughts. And this term is hard to translate in English. It's kind of a very cute way of saying, they're saying, I have a sexy regrets. It's a very interesting term. 야시시한 아쉬움? This is very, very interesting wording that they use here. Sexy regrets? What is a sexy regret? Like, what kind of regrets? I'd never seen this term in my life. This is not even exactly sexy. This is like, there's no exact term for it, but it's kind of smirky sexy. So it's not like sexy, it's like sexy. That's what the term is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's sort of like a smirking sensation. Yeah. My logics and instinct keep colliding, and my intentions aren't pure. This is actually like a sweet verse. This is the outro. Maybe I should have acted a little bit crazy and hugged you in the morning. I regret the days where I was being too nonchalant and acting like I was cool. I was too young. No one can erase you, even though I try to act like that's not true. Doesn't matter how many nights I feel, it only makes the mark you left on me even stronger and stronger. This is wrong, this is wrong. I keep thinking about you again, and I keep calling you every day, same time again. Even the emptiness, voidness in the morning, even though I try to erase all of it, it's only the repeating nights. This is like one of those boys. He's basically a fuck boy, and he misses his true love. He's a player, but he misses real love. I see why this is the last track, because, I think, okay, let me just explain the lore of the album in my personal opinion from the lyrics. Honestly, this album talks about very spicy relationship they have with the girl. Bad, like she's bad. So first, he sees them and he goes like, ooh, she bad. And then becomes Mamacita. And then they're like, this love is like toxin. We're too toxic in this relationship. And then now he's fallen. It's like, I'm fallen. And then body is now he's trying to forget her with other bodies, but only thing that he miss is her. So he's saying it's body, but in reality, he actually just miss her as a person. So that's like the flow of the album. Actually, I like this flow. I like how it has a story. So the placement of the songs were in a very intentional way. Oh, nice. That's a good lore. Oh, now that I think about it, maybe there's also a lore behind this one. I didn't really analyze the lyrics for this, but maybe I should do that. Nice. So overall, hope this wasn't too long, but yes, again, shout out to Hongjung. Hongjung-san is so my bias, as well as Yeosang. But nice. Hope you guys enjoyed this album. Let me know if you have any other comments or something that I didn't notice in here. I would say rating for this one, I think I give different ratings on an album scale than an individual track scale, because I think as a track, I probably gave Bad like 4 point something, right? As a album, it deserves like a 6, because I think the completion of the album is very nice, but I think it's not as high as the previous one. Just personally, I prefer the previous Adrenaline Comeback a little bit more, but this one's also great. Yeah, it's like sort of like 5.8, somewhere around there. It's very good score. That's very good score. Nice. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, cuties. Thank you.